dignity. Just like the workers in Memphis in 1968 who wore signs that said, "I am a man," because they felt they were not treated as humans. We too are fighting for the same basic respect. When the water main freezes and breaks in the cold weather, and it is us workers that dig the ditches, even in the middle of the night in the freezing weather, to repair the breaks. So members of our community have running water. We provide valuable services. We too think we should be considered as first responders. Without keeping the water lines clear, the fire department could not put out fires. We all work together, but why are we paid and treated differently? We have a saying at my job: it's not what you know, it's who you know. I was passed over in my job and replaced by a fellow employee with less experience and less training. I filed a grievance and experienced firsthand how management sticks together on unjust treatment of employees. My grievance case was dismissed, so I started what I called a battle against management. I was harassed because I spoke up and asked questions I felt that my supervisor should be asked. Some of those questions was, why can't we get the equipment we need and the employees we need to do the job? Why are we paid poverty wages? Because I refused to go along with the flow, I was targeted. I was falsely accused by my supervisor and released as crew lead on the large meter maintenance truck. With the help of UE Local 150, I filed a harassment grievance with HR downtown, and I won. The union is fighting to expand the grievance procedure so that we can file grievance against harassment and mistreatment by our management. Currently, the city workers cannot file grievance on a disciplinary action, written warning, or if we are harassed by our management, or if we're giving a negative or inaccurate performance evaluation. The bosses keep us scared on the job, but if we have strong grievance procedure to get them off our backs, we will have less stress. We demand the city passes a resolution allowing a more expanded and grievance procedure, including protection against unjust firing. We deserve to have a civil service protection, and we protected by just cause like the employees, like the city workers in Raleigh. Why aren't we covered under these protections? We're also badly understaffed. They're always telling us do more with less. Many of our crews go out without proper levels of staffing to perform the job. The management decides for themselves which crews get enough to staff. We request in our budget proposal last year that we should have full staff of 5 workers on a utility water maintenance repair crew. This will ensure workers remain safe. We also had a few workers, as mentioned before, who had heat-related illness last year in the summer heat. As you may all have heard, sadly a fellow worker, Anthony Mallett, passed away from related illness after working 14 hours on July 11th. Our brother Charles Stafford from the water department was working out in the heat and passed out. He wasn't given proper breaks or proper hydration. Others has also suffered, yet the city still has no written policy in place to protect us from excessive heat. We need them to put something in writing to help us. These are parts of the city workers' Bill of Rights. We deserve the basic standards and fairness. Thank you for your support.
All right, all right.